Yeah, that definitely sounds like it's likely to happen. Alrighty, let's get into it. Game number 3 now officially underway. Basically, this draft. So, who do you give the advantage to? How would you weigh out this game between these two teams?
Sorry, you caught me at a really bad time. I was having a sip of water. But
How
in
dare
this
you?
game, I want to say that. Oh, Evoker's going for Exor. Okay, so it's not cost.
Oops.
Interesting.
Oops.
I want to say business associates have a really strong late game lineup, but I'm not sure they're gonna be able to get there. If they can somehow get there, then sure, it's gonna be okay. But Beast Coast, they got this super early mid brawly lineup with the Invoker, who's probably gonna get a Midas and just farm on up, while the Doom and Beastmaster Tusk just non-stop run at you. And business associates, they need to let the Sven farm. For me, Sven is a lot like an anti-mate. He needs a lot of items before he can enter a team fight. And that means the other 4 heroes of BA are going to need to fight up against BC. And they don't look that strong in the early game.
I think I agree. Like this Zerg potential from Beast Coast, their 5-man looks so good. They've got so many spells to work with, so much control in these team fights. I'm actually kind of glad that the Invoker went for the Exhort as well, because it gives them a bit more right-click damage and a bit of ability to really rip through heroes once they are disabled. So yeah, I think the control from Crossworks would have been great, but I also think the damage from Exhort is fine as well. So I'm definitely
Right.
yeah, I'd like to say Beast Coast, just based on mentality and based on the style of gameplay they have, I think look really good in this second game.
Right. I'm just worried about not having Vessel and how good Exort Invoker is against the Dazzle. I mean, I've literally never seen this matchup in my life. So we don't know what to expect. I just like, but in theory, Crossworks might have been a little bit more potent.
Oh, meanwhile the first one comes out in the top lane for
3 heroes.
Envy, Snaky, and Fear. Yeah, they trigger the trap in the top lane and get themselves that kill onto the Disruptor. So I'm always interested in new matchups which I haven't seen in the mid lane before. I'm always like really focused on, which is fine when I'm observing, when I'm just watching a tournament. When I'm observing it, it can be a bit, problematic. But I do like to see how they go. And so far, looks like the Invoker's kind of just trying to secure himself the CS. Sunstrike in the first range creep, as Invokers tend to do these days in tough matchups. So clearly views the matchup as being kind of rough for himself. So he's happy to just kind of make up with the creep equilibrium and throw caution to the wind and just try and make things as messy as possible, basically.
Yeah, and this top lane, they are really securing Envy's farm. Aggro tri lane, they're zoning out the 2 heroes. This Tusk wants to TP top, but he wants to get level 2 first before he TPs, apparently. But that doesn't really make any sense, because by the time he's level 2, his team has already lost this lane.
Yeah.
And they did not stop this Underworld from farming whatsoever. Look at his levels. He's got 5 last hits. Very happy guy on Brax here. Finally, Schofield gonna TP top. Oh, tag team. Did they not see him TP?
Right now, Stinger getting super low, but it's going to be Snaky that goes down first, and Stinger still hanging around here. Arcane Curse won't quite tick him off, and it looks like Fear might be losing his life. So K1 is getting low. One more right click. It's not quite enough. And Envy didn't even bother coming over. They're just going to let his teammates fall. Be crazy.
They're gonna pull up now. Oh, this is so bad for BA here. Actually, Schofield though, what is...
Oh, he hits level 2 just in time and snowballs across to the range creep. That's going to get him out.
Yeah. There's going to be a nice, juicy stack pull here for BC. It's going to deny quite a lot of creep. The Doom's going to be able to farm on a tower, get his level 3. That's when he's going to hit another power spike with that level 2 Scorched Earth.
He's going to be a bit of a machine when he gets there. Doom just has so many power spikes. I swear every skill point he gets seems to be a power spike. Meanwhile, Stinger going for the TP. He's not going to make it out, though. The Fade Bolt catches them out just in time. And that TP will not come through. And that's no TP as well.
Yeah, that's no TP, no healing salve for the Doom either, because he bought 2 of them. He was supposed to heal up K1 here. Now they're the ones who pulled, because the Disruptor is not top lane anymore, and the Doom is only at half HP. They're going to be able to deny up some creeps. Oh, this feels really bad for BC. He's going back and forth. Doom's going to TP bottom. He's like, screw this lane. I'm done. And let me go farm against this guy who's just solo here. Stop making me try lane, guys.
Had enough. I've had enough. Please leave me alone. Meanwhile, Chris Luck
Yeah.
getting pretty low in the middle lane to the Dazzle, but that poison just doing its thing, constantly being annoying, and Dazzle actually managing to catch out the Forge Spirit there as well. It's pretty nice. Meanwhile, we have a Courier Death up in the top lane. Envy, he loses his little fluffy bunny to Mr. Schofield, so he runs himself away. I feel like his Dazzle maybe in some trouble here. His Chris Luck actually has the Cold Snap out onto him. Does he have himself the Sunstrike? Doesn't have. Oh, he does have a mana if he mangoes up here, but then Moo will know. And Moo will most certainly heal himself up. He should be fine here, Moo. Not too worried. Tusk might consider something, though. He is indeed thinking very much of something as he smokes himself in towards this middle lane. There must be reports coming from top that something is wrong, that someone is missing. Because Moo's playing pretty cautiously. Oh no, he got too close to Snowball. This is brave. They're going in super deep here. Dazzle actually leveling up the Grave at the last second. Is this the right move? Chris Luck with the haste, trying to play around the tower. Now Moo is most certainly going to lose his life. Will he bring Schofield down? He will not. So still, oh, never mind. He does actually tick away to the poison. He was poisoned up. So it's a bit of a trade, but nowhere near a good one for the poor old Dazzle in the middle lane. As Moo does end up losing his life.
Brax feeling a good game here. He's gonna run into that bounty rune. Gonna drop the first skill. He wants to bottle up here. Stinger's like, please, sir, no, don't touch me.
No more flames, no more atrophy. Meanwhile in the top lane, Envy getting run around upon. Oh, beautiful ball stun. That's not a Shoxka ball stun by any stretch of the imagination. Meanwhile, yeah, Fear, he isn't so lucky.
Oh, meanwhile, K1 bottom.
Oh, Brax will finish the job here. Snaking actually gets the final hit, and that is going to be a dead Doom in the bottom lane. I don't know how these lanes going.
It's just chaos everywhere, but the spend is free farming, and that's what matters for business associates at this moment. I think the big factor, the thing that's going to turn the game for BC is going to be this Invoker. As soon as this Beastmaster is level 6, oh, actually, they're going on top right now. Nah, they're not going to have the damage for this.
Who is going on whom, sir? As they jump forward onto Fear. Fear trying to turn around to Whisper. Both getting pretty low. Snowball comes out, and Fear gets killed off by the Sunstrike. Meanwhile, Envy gets a return kill onto Whisper, just about catching him. Just a very, very tip of his sword there.
Oh, it's such a big kill for Envy, too. Now he's going to be level 6 very soon, and he gets the ward. He's going to be able to farm the Ancient soon. They don't have any stacks.
Good stuff. Meanwhile, Hector gets his HP salve taken by the Rubik. Just about. Sorry, by the Underlord it was actually.
So if Whisper can get level 6 here and then roar up, then they get a Sunstrike, they can kill him. And that's what's gonna turn the game here. If they can get like a one kill on this Envy goes into a jungle, then they chase him out or kill him again. The game's going to be equalized. But for now, I do think Business Associates do have a solid lead on this game.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd say so. We have to assume that Envy knows that this is going to be an attempt from Beast Coast because, you know, it's Exalt Invoker. The one thing they always look for is the level 6s, whether that's Chronosphere, whether that's Roar, or something else. There's always spells which combo up really nicely. And there's that Roar coming on down. Sunstrike a little bit slow, but it is still going to land onto Envy's face, and Envy will most certainly get decimated up at top. Not much to be done, unfortunately, unless he was never there in the first place, for not really respecting level 6 on the Beastmaster, and that is exactly as telegraphed by our wonderful analyst.
Well, you're welcome, guys. This is what you pay me the big bucks for. To predict that.
Well, bottom lane.
Now,
Brax. Is he getting out, Theban? That's the question. Oh, Sunstrike. Oh my goodness, how did that miss? I mean, his hitbox is so big. Well, no, his hero is so big, but his hitbox is so small. He's actually fine, even though he got most of his tail in that Sunstrike. By all stretches of imagination, he shouldn't have a tail left here. He should have like a smoking hole where his tail should be. But yeah, there you go. Brax survives against all odds.
That's great for Brax. I mean, that kill would have netted this Invoker so much. Oh, Tusk.
I think Tusk is dead. Sick prediction coming out here, guys, but I don't think Tusk is going to survive this one. See you later, buddy.
Good call, good call, good call.
Thanks, man.
Look at the Invoker's net worth, by the way, from all these Sunstrike kills that he's netted, and he's got a Midas. He didn't even buy boots in this game. He just went straight for the Midas.
He didn't buy boots versus Dazzle at mid. That is a baller move right there. That is.
Yep. It's really good. Got Clarity's coming out, 3.8k net worth. The Doom has also caught up. He's actually higher net worth than the Sven is. So this rotation that he made to bottom by TPing early on, really paying off here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's also a Doom as well. He can just eat things with Devour and be happy.
Underlord, Sunstrike.
This time, he won't be dodging it. Brax is going to go down in top. Meanwhile, Moo looking for Schofield as well, trying to chase him into the trees, but he's slowed down quite a lot by the balls. Meanwhile, Whisper might not be so lucky as a Fade Bolt finishes him off. Snaking finds him. Meanwhile, Schofield's able to run himself from the dazzle, but out of the flames into the fire, or out of the pan into the fire, nonetheless. He's looking for couriers, though, trying to really try hard to find this Rubik's courier. Oh! I don't know if that was deliberate, but he aggroes the Ancients to kill the courier. Fair enough. He'll still
cool.
die. Yeah.
2 couriers, I'll take that.
Dude, that was 100% deliberate. Like, no, actually, it might have been Ice Sharding for the vision to get a snowball. Yeah. Yep. You know, maybe it was a side thought. Who knows?
I'm kind of worried now for Business Associates. I think they're falling really far behind with the positioning on the map. Like, Beastmaster's free farming top, Invokers are on middle, free farming. This Doom is essentially untouchable in this bottom lane. He didn't even skill Doom. He doesn't even feel like he needs it.
Wow.
And meanwhile, Business Associates, they need to protect the jungle of the Sven non-stop. They're making a play mid, though. This is quite nice, because they see the 2 cores pop in bottom. Good, very good reaction, actually, to the plays that beastcoast are doing.
Oh, those shards onto Envy. Nice rune. Blocking him off.
Alright, I guess I'll just hit mid then.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of better for him to stay mid, I feel. Let's see. Catapult coming in. He's kill off the creeps and get that catapult into position where it can just hit away at this tower. Chris Luck trying to do something here. What can he really do? Tornado going to come down, but there's also an arcane curse out onto him as well. Fear leading the charge here. The tower will be pinged out and Deny coming out from the Invoker. But the middle tower has fallen and the map opens up slightly for the side of Business Associates.
Oh, they're going in.
They
nice shard.
Snowball comes in. Shard's blocking off Fear as well. It looks like, well, Snowball actually stolen from the Rubik and used against it. And Schofield might be in some trouble. Scaling up and backing himself away. Meanwhile, lift up onto Chris Luck. And now stolen Cold Snap coming back down. Sharegrave comes out from the dazzle to keep snaking alive, allowing him to get up to the damage. They've killed off Schofield and Chris Luck. Meanwhile, in from the back, Whisper trying to look for something. And that something is going to be Moon. Knowing he doesn't have that grave anymore should be an easy kill. But it's not. He is still absolutely fine. Too much tankiness on this dazzle. He's able to take himself a bunch of heroes, and Brax gets a kill to Whisper as well. 4 heroes dead in the middle lane. Business Associates, they're just fighting, and they are fighting well.
Oh, that was such a good answer to this. 2 cores on the 2 silence by beastcoast. They go right down the mid lane with Business Associates. 5 heroes there. This Doom didn't even want to enter the team fight. I think that's a huge mistake, by the way. If you're Doom, you need to TP there, and you gotta pop that score shard. You gotta push them off the mid, because now Invoker's jungle is very vulnerable. Right? I get you farmed like 1,000 gold or something, but your team have lost all their heroes. They lost the mid tower. The jungle's open. Are you going to be able to accomplish enough with the sacrifice you just made, Mr. K1?
That is the question. And, you know, it was a normal game. I'd be saying, great, you know, K1's got space, but he's playing Doom. It's not the kind of hero you want to be like, yeah, he's just going to farm all game. It feels great. It doesn't feel great. He's not going to be able to outscale a Sven.
He could have done a lot in the team fights if he just popped his score shirt and walked in. They would have literally just ran away from him.
Yep.
But instead, his Invoker was the one who was fighting, and he lost quite a lot being dead during that time.
I mean, previously I would have said the anti-armor is scary for the Doom being a low armor hero, but not anymore. Not anymore. He's got a Ring of Protection. He's got himself all sorts. Meanwhile, yeah, Witch Doctor is it's a bit. Sorry. You say Witch Doctor up top?
No, I said Disruptor.
Disruptor. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Meanwhile, the army just getting rained down upon by Brax. Oh, yes, the poisons as well. Murder the army. My Necro Creeps are superior to your Necro Creeps, says Moo. The Battle of the Zoo. What are we, StarCraft? Yeah, they've just taken up residence in the enemy jungle. Business Associates are here to stay.
Interesting build from the Disruptor. His scale build. Look at that. I don't know about this one. No kinetic field. Level 3 Thunderstrike. No max glimpse.
Yeah, playing into Sven and not leveling kinetic field is an interesting one.
They're gonna smoke up here. They're gonna find Stinger once again. Goodbye, sir.
Hey guys,
Another
how's it going? I'm just chilling in the middle lane. Don't mind. Oh, I'm dead. There we go. Once again, Business Associates find themselves an easy kill, and they'll even get.
They don't find the ward though.
Oh, what is this? What is that? That's in the range. Come on, Gabe. Give this man his ward.
That feels bad.
It's a
Meanwhile, K1's still bottom. He's chilling, dude. He's farming up that BKB. He got no plans for now. Meanwhile, Schofield, we're getting war cry on snaking, so he can go in for the lift. Not gonna back off there. Necro 3 on the Beastmaster. So check out Eternal Envy. Like, he has a Midas, he has a Mask of Madness, and he's still behind the Doom and Invoker right now. That's kind of interesting.
It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? I mean, go for
It's
Midas
so fun.
and Mask of Madness is pretty insane.
I don't think it's Envy's problem. Like, he is farmed, but Invoker and Doom are just way more farmed. Invoker got so many kills. On the other side is the Sunstrike, and K1, oh, he's going in. He's got a BKB.
Talking about K1, yeah, I'm not sure who's chasing whom here as the Doom comes down onto the Rubik. Realize they want to take this guy out of the fight immediately as the Global Silence comes down as well, but they are just running in, but in comes a taxi, and Brax brings them all. Oh, Fear. Oh no, he's left in the pavement. He's a drunk girl left on the night out, but Stinger is going to lose his life. Fear gets himself the return kill. He's not going to be too upset with that one, to be honest. He brings down Stinger with him, but Will's still full nonetheless.
That was really sad for K1. He popped the BKB, the first Doom of the game that he used as well. Gets taxied out, Ubered out.
Yeah, comes in.
Roar,
buddy, Dazzle. I'm not sure about this one, Chief. He gets himself a kill onto the Tusk, but that is by no means worth it. Meanwhile, Chris Luck may be in some trouble here. Needs a team to help him out. All he's got is Magnums to help him out here, and he's just getting completely controlled up, although in comes that Cataclysm, does miss, and the stun from Envy actually gets the kill as he pops that Godstring and just starts running at Whisper. Whisper's going to lose his life as well, and just as quickly as it comes in the way of Beast Coast, it now comes back the other way to the Business Associates. They get themselves a nice couple of pickles, most importantly, on that big fat Invoker.
This game is reminding me a lot of game number 2. Except this game, Eternal Envy is actually farmed. So we're gonna have an extremely close game here. This next Doom play though from Beast Coast is very important. They gotta get a Doom out onto the Underlord, I think, so he doesn't Uber people out. And then they gotta get some nice roars onto the Dazzle, pop them with the Cataclysm. Definitely possible. It's gotta pretty much combine your spells together. And on the side of Business Associates, they're just, going through the motions right now. They just got to let the Sven keep on farming. He is a lot of items away before he can carry this game.
Yeah, Raw Cataclysm sounds like a disgusting combination. And I guess the idea here is that, like, just with the amount of control, with the Disruptor, with the Beastmaster, with the Doom, they should have enough, like, movement control to be able to get, at least a couple of heroes inside the Cataclysm, which is why he's rushed this Ags this game. It is just a really good Ags squad. Cataclysm is a ridiculously good spell. The amount of damage it can do, if you just get one hero in it, it's going to be worth it. I mean, the thing is, if you compare Cataclysm to, like, other... Oh, hold the phone! We've got a fight breaking out in the bottom lane as they run forward onto Whisper. They have got that Pit of Malice down on top of him, and Envy just chunking away at the boy. See you later. And that's going to be 2 clean kills in the bottom lane for the side of the Business Associates. Once again, finding themselves these kills. Basically, they don't seem to be super worried, super pressured. They're not really panicking here. Hector just continuing to farm up. They've got a lot of gold on their big boys. But Envy is really catching up with his Mask of Madness and Hand of Midas combination.
I don't think I've ever seen a game with this many farmed heroes. Right? Like, all the other games and all the other regions that we watch, there's normally like one hero that might hit 10k net worth at 20 minutes. Look at this game. There's 3 heroes that are about to hit 10k net worth by 18 minutes already.
I mean, the Business Associates are playing. It's going to be a battle of economics, whatever way it happens.
Yep.
They are about that profit margin.
And the other players are also having a lot of net worth. Yeah, they got that cash flow going. Tell you that.
Chris Luck backs himself away. Meanwhile, Beastmaster kind of going a bit on the front lines here, and Envy just coming in with that God Strength, cutting them away. Hey, one coming in on this one, dropping the Doom on the Underlord here. Vorchi doesn't really have much of a team to fight with. The Tush just getting beaten on down. There comes that Cataclysm, not really landing on a whole lot. It might be able to handle Underlord, but actually, no, the Grave comes in, but a great Tornado should put an end to the Underlord. Yes, he will die, but Envy turns around and kills off Stinger as well. Meanwhile, lift out onto the Evoker, dragging him back into the clutches of the entire side of Business Associates. Another victory for BA as they continually smack down Beast Coast again and again and again.
Oh, dude, this Dazzle is doing so much work in these team fights, man. The Shadow Waves is so annoying for Beast Coast. You know, initially they got the Roar on the Dazzle, but the Global Silence came out instantly to make sure the Cataclysm, there's no follow-up Cataclysm, right? And then that kind of like made the engagement really awkward. And then K1 still decided to go in after all of that. So it dooms up the Underlord. They try to do everything they can in this team fight, but the Dazzle just constantly healing nonstop. The Scorcher pretty much getting canceled out because of all of that. So looking good for BA. I mean, I like their future here. This Doom's BKB is already down to 8 seconds now. Envy doesn't even have his BKB yet. He's even gonna get. Oh yeah, he's got his BKB now, and he's going for Aghanims next.
That's the plan. BKB in two tags.
I like this.
Envy with the nags on spend seems like a risky move. I mean, that item has a really long cast range. Just saying, that can drag you into the fountain very easily if you're a bit too overeager. Hopefully, we won't see any of that. Meanwhile, Roshan falls. Envy will take that Aegis, making him a large boy, threatening the Doom for his position 1 on the net worth chart currently.
I've recently seen a... oh, is that a smoke play coming here? They're going to catch Chris Luck.
Are they? Don't have the vision for it right now. Stinger backing him up, but they're actually walking into Radiant Vision. It's right behind them, so it's going to be really bad for Beast Coast here if they're not careful. In comes the Ghost War, but they've got the vision straight onto him. Chris Luck trying to get himself away. The Glimpse comes back, saves him from the Rubik, but Envy is coming. He's got that Mask of Madness, as does Brax, and there's that Atos coming down. Invoker, he needs some help, but where is it? It's just not there. Global Silence comes down to make sure they get that kill onto the Invoker. Meanwhile, Tusk trying to lead them on a Mariel chase, but there's the lift, there's the damage coming in from the spend. This guy just hits too damn hard, and they're going to end up losing 2. Gotta be honest, this isn't the team I expected to be playing like this. I expected Beast Coast to be running at Business Associates. Business Associates, they're doing the exact opposite. It's working great.
Yeah. Mid lane, though. There is a Dazzle getting caught out here.
Yeah, they've got a Diddly Doom if they want to throw it down onto the Diddly Dazzle, but meanwhile, Whisper's going to get killed by Envy in the backlines here, so they're already fighting without one hero, Beast Coast. And actually, the Dazzle just says, thank you very much. I will see you guys later. As he gets dragged out of the fight by the Underlord.
Yeah, we can clearly see that K1 is not used to playing this Doom. Like, he's playing at position 1. I understand it was a pretty cool idea, but you got to utilize this early game timings of level 4 Scorched Earth, or else you're just going to miss it, right? You're going to miss your timings. You're going to let your opponent farm too much, and that's what happened this game, I believe.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dire right now for the Dire.
The man of Envy.
Yeah, this could slow him down in the fight. Let's see how this one breaks out. As Schofield's taking on the front lines, he's probably going to be the first one to die. Meanwhile, the Doom comes down to the Dazzle, but there's no follow-up on the side of Beast Coast. They don't want to do anything here.
That feels so bad. You got to combine your spells together, guys. Yes. Uh-oh, Beast Coast.
I mean, this is a big problem. We've got Static Storms coming down without the Roars, and then the Roars coming down without the Cataclysms, Doom being used without the follow-ups available either. You know, you need to use these ultimates together. I think Beast Coast really just needs someone to say, like, you know, guys, namaste. Okay, let us relax. Let us take some deep breaths, give them some massages, and just be like, you know, let's just let them do their thing for a bit. Okay, they're going to take some towers, no worries. And we'll come at them as 5. We'll smoke up, we'll go together, hand in hand, brothers, hermanos. But unfortunately, the Tusk is going to get, well, destroyed by Envy. Envy going in for more here. He has popped that BKB and the God Strength. So if he dies here, it's going to be pretty bad for the side of Business Associates because he won't have that up for the fight. But it does look like he is okay after all. Beast Coast able to hold up their high ground though, but not without losing their Tusk yet again. Schofield really has been the sacrificial lamb, or sacrificial walrus, I suppose, in this series. He's now 0 and 10. It's not a typo. He's nearly got as many deaths as his team has kills combined. Now lift up onto the Doom here. He could be in some trouble. Does have that BKB in the Shiva's forced to use it. Meanwhile, Cataclysm going to come down here, not really catching on to anybody important as they're going to go and find the TP out. Snake King could be in some trouble, but the Dark Rift will come through. And Fear is going to be, oh, left behind again. Come on, guys. Come on. You can't leave Fear behind every time. It's like they're doing it deliberately.
I think he's going to be okay with that since they are on path to destroying this next team fight.
Yep.
Doom still on cooldown.
Schofield, death number 11 might be happening right now. Snowball across. Is it going to be enough? Moo is chasing, but the Fade Bolt will find him. Snake King has got that Aether Lens, so that extra range coming into play there as Disruptor may be called out. Also, Stinger not looking too much better than his Tusk friend as Moo claims another kill. It's just chain feeding in the middle lane, honestly. Beastcoast really do need to just kind of take a breath. But they're not letting them. Beast Coast are just being choked out by business associates now as they're up on this high ground. Tower is falling. What's the plan, Beast Coast? What are you going to do here? Let's see. You don't have the Raw. You do have the Doom. Cataclysm is probably available soonish. A little looky. Can't really see it. I'm sure it's fine. Fortunately, look at this guy. Schofield, every single fight is just running straight onto the front lines trying to find an opportunity for his team. And looks like... Oh, Snowball over to a dying creep. That's pretty nice. Meanwhile, Raw comes down in the back lines, looking for the Dazzle in the back. There's Cataclysm coming through. Is it too late? Though it is. He manages to get off the shallow grave as Envy comes into the front lines here and just blows up Chris Luck with that Aghanim's. Now the Doom comes down onto Envy after he's already popped all his spells. That is a questionable Doom by any stretch of the imagination. He clips him back into K1. K1's like, what are you doing? I don't want this guy here. He's chopping me up all sorts of business. And they're going to be able to kill off K1 as well. This is looking like a bit of a clumsy end to a bit of a clumsy game from the side of Beast Coast. Unfortunately, they do end up losing 3, maybe 4. Schofield gets to live and grab his team of Bounty Rune, but I don't think their racks are going to be as healthy as their heroes right now as they're running up onto that high ground and Snake can just start smacking away at these buildings. Business associates, they are just absolutely tearing apart the second game.
Don't worry, dude. Tusk got this. He's in the back lines. He's going in for the punch.
Oh, here we go. The 3-man snow. And he's dead. I was just kidding.
I have no idea what he just did. I think that was just a freebie.
Yeah, you know, he was experimenting.
Oh, top, no whisper.
Oh no! The taxi has arrived for him and it runs him over in the middle of the street, leaving nothing but a bloodied pair of boots. Oh god. Oh god. You can tell these guys just aren't really thinking about this game anymore. They're kind of checked out. They're just like, hey, you know, like, I don't know. I don't think they're really that interested anymore. Like, the fact that there was nobody saying, hey, man, watch out for the Dark Rift at the top lane to the Beastmaster. You know, like, someone should have thought about that, I guess. I don't know. It's a pretty nice play.
Well, then, now they're just gonna walk on top and just do the same thing. They're gonna micro this map, or macro this map. Control top, control mid, wait for the next Roshan. In 1 minute, they can start spawning. Very easy game at this point for a business associate. They would have to throw real bad. Like, real bad. I mean, I get the gold is only at 10k advantage for them right now, but oh, the late game of business associates is very powerful in this game. This Dazzle and Underlord, it's like an unbreakable bond, where if you doom one, then the other one's gonna save them. If you doom the other, then you know you face the same problem no matter what.
Yeah, it's not just the Dooms, it's the Cataclysms as well, it's the Raws, you know, they just have the answers. So they jump in straight onto the front lines here, trying to bring down the Dooms as quickly as possible. Snowball safe, though, is going to be there. Meanwhile, Stinger completely fluffs his ultimate, but in comes that Cataclysm. It does land onto Envy and Snake King, but neither of them are dying here, and they will be able to turn it around. They get 1 kill into Schofield, and oh my goodness, Whisper is just fed to the wolves. That wolf being a singular lone wolf of Envy, as the Doom is now used onto him once again here. Didn't work the first time, going to try it a second. So look, Chris Luck coming back into the sidelines here as as in comes Fear, trying to just get the sneaky kill into the Disruptor here. Chris Luck with the BKB, just trying to tear him down. They have found Sven, actually. Sven could be in some trouble. In comes a Shallow Grave, trying to keep him alive as Schofield has to run. And Sven actually got a Superman up the high ground into the clutches of K1. Can he finish the job? Doesn't look like he can. Envy lives and turns it around onto the Doom. It's a full 5-man wipe, and with that, they will get the GG as well, drawing out this series to a 2-1 victory for the Business Associates. That was a wild, wild ride, but